Welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM. Joining me tonight, Ludington boys varsity coach Thad Shank will be doing the color commentary. Also with me, Braden Kronliner, OSN WMOM technical engineer. Todd Scoop-Hansen here, the voice of the Ludington Orioles on the play-by-play. Coach Shank, we've got quite a matchup here tonight, and we didn't have to travel that far from home for a state quarterfinals matchup. Frankenmuth had a little bit farther to come than we had, and our Ludington Orioles taking on the Frankenmuth Eagles. Ludington 19-5 on the year, co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Frankenmuth 22-2 on the season, and they were the Tri-Valley Conference 8 champions with a perfect 14-0 record.
Yeah, it's exciting, Coach Scoop. It's the quarterfinals, and nothing like it. You get to this point in time. I mean, very few teams do. 8 teams in each class, and Ludington's got great representation in Cadillac High School tonight, and it should be one heck of a lot of fun.
Our girls are in the Elite 8. They can win tonight. That means they get to go to the Breslin Center for the Final Four in the state semifinals. But first things first, they got a monumental task ahead of them tonight.
Well, yeah, I don't know about monumental, but, I think they're probably well prepared. The great thing about going from a regional to a quarterfinal is you get a little bit of time off and you get to prepare your opponent. The last 2 weeks has been chaos, but the girls got a little bit of time. I know Coach Stowe will have them very well prepared. I'm sure Frankenmuth will be very well prepared as well. It should be a fun game. I think the team that probably has the most fun and enjoys it and doesn't get too worked up in the moment plays their brand of basketball will move on.
Coach, your boys have been in this situation a couple of times. Your 17 team, your 19 team. As a coach, what do you tell, what is Coach Warren Stowe telling his girls? He wants them to soak up everything,
Well, you just have to have fun. You can't make this bigger than it is. It's a basketball game, and if you go out and you're thinking about, I can get to the Final Four and all that business and, listening to me, you got to come out and enjoy this. You've worked all year long, and you busted your tail to get to this point. Everything should be, everything is just extra good right now. I mean, you have to have fun and play basketball. The work's been done. Let's enjoy the moment and let's do what we do. And I think, one advantage Ludington will have is, when you're a pressure defensive team like we are and you extend your defense, it's easy to get into, the mode where you're not thinking about things too much. So hopefully that'll work in our favor tonight.
A little bit about Frankenmuth. Their returning all-stater was injured the first game of the season against Saginaw Heritage. Lexi Boyke, a 6-foot junior, she tore her ACL against Saginaw Heritage. She averaged 15.6 points per game as a sophomore. She was named All-State. She is a Central Michigan commit. She's here. She's supporting her team. Their top scorer this year has been Mia McLaughlin, and she is a sophomore guard, averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 4 assists, and 2 block shots per game. Also, they have 4-year starter Emma Kirkue, and she's averaging 13 points a game. We just learned that Zoe Purcelles, who's their third leading scorer, averaging nearly 13 points a game. She's committed to Davenport, and she is not here tonight. She is home back in Frankenmuth, and she is out, and she is ill. She will not be performing. They have a freshman point guard dad named Claire Konzelman, and she's averaging 7 points a game and 5.5 assists a game. Their defense likes to play a matchup zone defense.
Well, it's too bad about the Purcell's girl. You work all your career for having this moment, and then you're sick, and that's huge for Frankenmuth, and it's probably positive for us. It's too bad it has to happen at this point in time, but it is what it is. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the ladies handle the matchup zone. Probably one of our weaknesses this year as a basketball team has been our perimeter shooting. I think Coach Stowe's probably pretty happy about the fact that Frankenmuth's not a team that really extends their defense and pressures a whole lot. So, he's going to be focused in on his girls running their offense and executing. And that's something that we've shown that we can do this year. He's done a nice job. I think each girl knows their role, and they move the ball pretty well against zone defenses from what I've seen to this point. And if they're patient, they're going to get looks to Ryan and Keelan and Olivia down low, and that's what they want. So sometimes when teams really pressure you and come and attack your guards, it's harder to get that entry. So we'll see soon.
Ludington coming off that great win at Gaylord last Thursday against the Negaunee Miners, 34-31. And you're looking around here at Cadillac's gym, Thad, and we're up here in the crow's nest here at Cadillac looking around and seeing Oriole Nation here all decked out in orange, and it's a great sight to see, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we're blessed. I mean, our fans travel, and, you look at the two fan bases right now, and it's lopsided in Ludington's direction. I know it's a little farther to travel from Frankenmuth, but in a quarterfinal, Ludington travels anywhere. I don't think it would matter if it was Mount Pleasant, Holden Lake, or where it was. We'd have a good outpouring of fans tonight, and that's gotta make, be positive for our girls.
Definitely. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. We're going to break for a minute. When we come back, we're going to go actually right into the interview I did with Coach Warren Stowe earlier. In fact, we can do a commercial and then go, We'll go to a commercial first, and then we'll listen to Coach Warren Stowe's interview here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, and Braden Kronline. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did earlier with Ludington head coach Warren Stowe. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe. You could say tonight is a pretty big game. Well, first we'll set the particulars. The Ludington Orioles 19-5 against the Frankenmuth Eagles 22-2. And this is only the sixth time in girls basketball history at Ludington that a Ludington team has been this far to the state quarterfinals. Only one team has made it past the quarterfinals. That was the 04 team, coached by Dina Hackert, whose team made it to the Breslin Center in the state semifinals. And I understand the team got a call from Coach Dina Hackert this past week. And tell the listeners a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've been trying to take our time and just enjoy some of these accomplishments, and the girls are hungry to get out there and play tonight because they feel like they've got a chance to compete and go further. But in the same token, we're trying to soak it all in, and I was, I don't even know what day it was. It was Friday or Saturday, and I was kind of thinking of some motivation maybe, or just something to do for the girls, and I kind of popped on that Tradition Never Graduates that you guys did of that 04 team. And then I thought to myself, well, this is silly. I could probably just get the real thing. So I talked to Coach John Stowe and got Coach Hackert's number and talked to her. And she was all for calling and talking to them. And as a lot of Ludington people know, how great she's been for girls basketball and basketball in general in this area. So Sunday after practice, we got to talk to her, and she shared some encouragement and some advice, and that was really great for not only the girls but for me too, to hear from someone who's played in a lot of really big games. So that was great. We're well aware that we're the only 6 team to be in a regional. It was funny before too. Mandy stopped in. She was in town and said hello, so they kind of got the double dip there. A lot of regional finalists, and then Coach Hackert, who's made it to the Breslin. So really awesome, and some great words that she shared, and we're just really excited.
That's awesome. Being that your sister was back, that's Oriole royalty right there when it comes to girls basketball. And of course, Coach Hackert too. She's coached some great teams at Ludington. The 04 team, again, the team that's went the farthest, and then the 08 team, which was the last team to make it to the state quarterfinals, and she coached that team as well. Coach, your girls are going to have their hands full tonight. If they're going to pull this game out against Frankenmuth, it's going to have to be a Hoosiers moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're super skilled. There's not a weak spot on that roster. So they've got 4 or 5 girls that can all play and shoot it. They've got a couple more that come in that can play and shoot it. So we're going to have to play our best game to compete, and we know that. But in the same token, Frankenmuth's got to guard us on the other end of the court, and they've got to also try to handle our pressure. So I don't know if Hoosiers moment is what I'd call it, but we will have to play well. We will have to play well.
You look at their team, 22-2. Their best player has been out all year, Lexi Boyke, 6-foot junior. She tore her ACL against Saginaw Heritage, and she averaged 15.6 points per game as a sophomore last year. She's a CMU commit, and she was all-state last year. So that tells you how scary this team is when you look at their leading scorer, Mia McLaughlin. She is a sophomore guard, averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 4 assists, and 2 block shots a game. Then the 4-year starter, Emma Kirkyo, at 13 a game. Zoe Purcell's 12.8 a game. She's going to Davenport College. And they got a freshman point guard coach named Claire Counselman, who's averaging 7 points a game and 5.5 assists. And they like to play a matchup zone defense.
Yep, all great players. They can all shoot it. But again, that's easy to say and easy to see on film. But when you've got the bright lights on, and you've got Riley Stone and Abby guarding you, and Ryan and Keelan and everyone else, we'll see where the dust settles after that. And the zone, I mean, that's a thing, but in the same token, that's very similar to the zone we play. We practice against that zone literally every single day. And we saw that against Big Rapids too, who tried to play that matchup zone as well. Frankenmuth plays it a little more like us, not like Big Rapids, so that's even better. There will be no surprises in that zone.
Coach, the huge win against Negaunee last week at Gaylord. I'm sure your players have been just soaking this up, as well they should. They should be enjoying every second of this. It is a special time right now, and you got to be so proud of your girls. They have played their tails off. People have come up to me in the last few days, Scoop, do our girls have a chance? I said, yes, we have a chance. I said, Frankenmuth is very, very talented from everything I've read and, talking with Coach Stowe, but so are our girls. Yep. And they've got a chance to knock off a very talented Frankenmuth team tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got to play our best game, and we got to bring it and compete, but that's who we are. We are girls that compete. We're going to work hard, and our defense is going to travel. There's no doubt about it. And then, I always like to say those girls are super talented, but they're 16-year-old girls. Yeah. They've got issues just like every teenager has issues where you think, life is coming down on you with school and friends and boyfriends and relationships and all that. So we just got to go out and play and be our best selves. And it's silly, but, whether you win or lose, if you do that, you're a winner.
Well, Coach, good luck to you and the girls tonight. I know all of Ludington, all of Mason County is behind the Orioles. Your starting lineup for tonight's Division II state quarterfinals matchup at Cadillac High against the Frankenmuth Eagles.
Carly Mesher at the 1, Abby Banstra at the 2, Riley Stone at the 3, Ryan Rohr at the 4, Keelan Laird at the 5. And thanks for all the support, everybody, and we'll bring our best tonight. Go O's.
Good luck, O's, and we'll talk to you after the ball game, Coach Stowe, and take it to the Frankenmuth Eagles.
We're going to try. Go O's.
Welcome to Cadillac High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Braden Kronline. That was the words of Coach Warren Stowe earlier today in the pregame interview. We're getting set here for the national anthem, and we will we want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. We're going to step aside right now, O's fans. And when we return, those starting lineups coming your way. Stay tuned. Back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Cadillac High School, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM 102.7 FM. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Frankenmuth Eagles, 22-2 on the season, champions of the Tri-Valley Conference. Starting at the guards, number 1, Maya McLaughlin, and she is a sophomore. The other guard, number 2, Emma Kirkule. She is a senior. The forwards for the Eagles, number 32, Grace Kyneth at forward. The other forward, number 11, Faith Grainiger. She is a senior. And the third guard for the Eagles, is number 10. That's their point guard, Claire Konzelman. Again, she is a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, 19-5 on the season, coached by Warren Stowe, managed by Katerina Sabrancha. Starting at the guards, number 2, Riley Stone, a sophomore. Number 20, Abby Banstra, a senior. And number 25, Carly Mesher, a sophomore. Forwards are number 5, Ryan Rohr, she's a senior. And number 44, Keelan Laird, a junior. Again, the Orioles, 19-5 on the season, 9-1 in the Lake State Conference, co-champions, coached by Warren Stowe. The Frankenmuth Eagles, coached by Joe Jacobs. And they're without a couple of their better players tonight. Lexi Boyke, who's been out all season. And also Zoe Purcell will not be here. She's not here tonight. She is home ill, so it's a tough break for the Frankenmuth Eagles. What an environment here, Thad.
Yeah, it's loud. It's loud. It's going to be a fun quarterfinal. It's on. It is on right now. We're going to enjoy every minute of it, Scoop.
It is on, and you look over across from us and you see the adult Oriole fans in orange, and then you see the Frankenmuth fans. You got the Oriole student section over here in orange, and below us we got a lot of orange as well. So you've got one of your former players here, Kyle Henyon, and it was great for you seeing him and chatting with him You had a nice conversation with Kyle Henyon. Really good guy. He's got his old jersey on that you gave him. Underneath it, he's wearing red.
Well, I told him he had to wear it tonight if I was going to give it to him. So just trying to spread the love to Frankenmuth over there.
Exactly. Ludington in their white jerseys, Frankenmuth in red jerseys. Here we go. We're underway in the Division II girls quarterfinal game. Tip controlled by the Orioles. Keelan Laird wins the tip. Banstra has it now. Mesher with it. Mesher, she'll get it in now to Laird. Laird will give it to Banstra. Nice pass to Rohr. Shots up. God! Ryan Rohr. Good job by the Orioles on their first possession, Coach.
Yeah, there's definitely a size disparity here tonight. I don't know how big the Purcell's girl is who wasn't here, but they're going to have tough time matching up with Keelan and Ryan tonight.
Kirkue with it for Frankenmuth. She's their second leading scorer. And now a foul called there on Abby Banstra. 7:25 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 2, Frankenmuth nothing. Just underway from Cadillac High School. A Division II state quarterfinals matchup here. The winner of this game will be going to the Breslin Center to take on the winner of Portland and Detroit Edison. There's a shot up and in. A nice little runner right there. Give that basket to Claire Councilman. And again, she is just a freshman. Got a tie game, 2 apiece. 7:10 to go in the opening quarter. Nice pass. Laird shot up, no good. Boy, Ludington got what they wanted there, Coach.
Just high-low is there. It's good. They're gonna have a tough time stopping us. I mean, the question is, can we defensively slow them down?
There's a shot on the way. That's going to be off the mark. That shot was put up by Grace Kyneth, and the Orioles have it now. Riley Stone with the ball. 2-2, Ludington and Frankenmuth. 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. Ryan Rohr has it now. Carly Mesher, far baseline. She'll dish it back to Riley Stone. Riley will give it up now to Abby Banstra. Now to Mesher, three-pointer. Oh, off the mark. Rebound to Laird. Laird. Oh, and we're going to have a traveling violation called there on Keelan Laird.
Yeah, Ludington went with a 3 deep set right there, and Carly's wide open in the corner for the 3. Those Frankenmuth's going to pack it in and make us show us that we can knock down that perimeter shot because they're having trouble with Keelan and Ryan in there.
Well, you are right, Coach. We definitely have quite a size advantage with the Wonder Twin powers there, Rohr and Laird. And then, of course, when we bring Olivia Lynn into the game as well. All right, Frankenmuth with the ball. That's Emma Kirkue with it. Kirkue gives it up now to McLaughlin. Now a foul is going to be called on Abby. That's 2 quick fouls on Abby Banstra, Coach.
Yeah, the McLaughlin girl tried to put her head down and get to the rim, and Abby couldn't just quite get in front of her.
All right, Emma McKinley checks into the Oriole lineup. She wears number 23. She's a sophomore. Frankenmuth basketball, 6:06 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 2, Frankenmuth 2. Frankenmuth out of the Tri-Valley Conference. A perfect 14-0 in that conference this past year. With the ball, number 10, Claire Councilman. She is a freshman. Gives it up now. Kirkue, nice drive, and she'll get the basket. Emma Kirkue.
Frankenmuth's trying to space out the Orioles with their dribble drive. Good job tacking, penetrating, and kicking right there and getting downhill.
Mesher will give it up now to Stone. Riley Stone into Keelan Laird. Laird to Rohr. Now Rohr has the ball swiped away right there, and it ends up in the hands of Faith Breiniger. And now here comes McLaughlin. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to Keelan Laird. And now a foul is going to be called on Mia McLaughlin.
I think Coach Stowe's feeling pretty good about how deliberate Frankenmuth plays. You know, we like to play deliberate teams who we can try to speed up a little bit. So we'll see if we can get that done here. Their guards are pretty good, but they're a pretty deliberate basketball team.
All right, there, McKinley's pass. She tried to get that inside. It's intercepted there by Emma Kirkue, and here come the Eagles. Frankenmuth up 4-2. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Division II State's quarterfinals game from Cadillac. And that ball too much on the pass right there. They tried to get that ball down to Grace Kyneth, and it goes out of bounds and right in front of the Oriole student section.
Ludington's out there in those passing lanes. They were denying hard. They tried to back up. There was just a small window, and Frankenmuth couldn't get it in there.
Riley Stone has it. Now to Mesher. Entry pass to Laird. And now a jump ball is called. Possession arrow to Frankenmuth. Oh, look at the defense the Orioles are playing right now, Thad. Yep.
They've gone to their 1-2-2 right now. I know Coach Stowe was thinking he was going to stay mostly man, but they're showing the 1-2-2 a little bit to see if they can slow down Frankenmuth's dribble drive action.
There's a steal by Mesher. Carly Mesher with the ball. Frankenmuth 4, Ludington 2. 4:16 to go, opening quarter. Cadillac High School. McKinley will get it now to Stone. Her shot, no good. And now put back up and in by Ryan Rohr. Rohr's got all 4 of the Oriole points. Got a tie game, 4 apiece. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. McLaughlin with it. Now she'll give it over to Councilman. Back to McLaughlin. Now to Kirkue. I have a feeling, Thad, we're going to see a lot of those players. McLaughlin, Kirkue, and Councilman. There's a block. Laird with the block, and there goes Mesher. Carly Mesher. Mesher to the hoop. And there's the block by Frankenmuth right there. And now here come the Eagles. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Rohr. Ryan Rohr, strong rebound there. Now she'll bring the ball up. Rohr in the lane, loses it, gets it back, and now a tie-up, and that'll be Ludington basketball.
I think we have the pace we want right now, Scoop. I think if you ask Coach Stowe, he'd like what's taking place on the court. Looks like Frankenmuth's girls are a little bit gassed already. Hands are on their hips.
You're right.
We'll see.
You're exactly right, Coach. And into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Annie Klein. She's a junior. And also checking in number 35, Olivia Lynn, and she is a junior. Ryan Rohr will trigger the ball into Annie Klein. Klein wears number 10. Now she'll give it to Rohr on the far baseline. Rohr shot up. She was no good. She got herself a little bit too far into the backboard there, Coach. And here comes Frankenmuth. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Frankenmuth with the ball. We got a tie game, 4 apiece. Councilman now, and we're going to have a traveling violation on Frankenmuth.
Well, we've gone to the 1-2-2 similar to Frankenmuth. It's a matchup, and Frankenmuth, it's slowed down Frankenmuth a little bit. They don't have the driving lanes. They're struggling moving the ball a little bit against our defense.
Look at that. Oh, in and out by Olivia Lynn right there. Boy, she got a nice look. The ball went in and out. You know, 4-4 game right now, Coach. But as you said, Coach Warren Stowe's got to be very pleased with what's going on.
Well, it'll be interesting to see right now. We've gone from big to really big, and Frankenmuth doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of size. With Olivia in there, we've got multiple girls, and Frankenmuth throws it out of bounds right there. They're not showing that they really care for the pressure that much.
All right, got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Ludington 4, Frankenmuth 4. We're going to stay right here, and we are going to talk about Crown and Cork. They will be reopening on April 20th. That's Crown and Cork, owned by Linda and Brian Matson, the former PM Steamers, and they've been very successful in their first year with it. Great food, great ambiance there, and of course, dueling pianos is a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll be bringing that back.
His dueling pianos, if you listeners don't already know.
Definitely. And again, April 20th. Mark your calendars, folks. We also want to send a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Here we go. Ludington basketball. Ryan Rohr has it. Rohr. And now her pass is picked off right there by Grace Kyneth. Coming back, Emma McKinley almost got a pick, but here comes Frankenmuth with it, and that's Claire Councilman.
Watching both teams in that timeout, I mean, the Orioles have the better body language. That's a good thing right now, I think. We'll see how that correlates to the floor right now.
And now a foul called on Emma McKinley.
Coach Joe switching back to man after going. I think he's going to try to keep him off balance a little bit. Frankenmuth didn't really care for that 1-2-2 zone.
Ludington 4, Frankenmuth 4. 2:01 to go in the opening quarter. Eagles with the basketball. McLaughlin in the lane. Now she'll dish it. Three-pointer on the way and off the mark there by Councilman. Rebound to Frankenmuth, and now Kirkhew has it. Kirkhew back to McLaughlin. Her shot, no good. And rebound from Frankenmuth once again, even though the Orioles have that big height advantage out there. Frankenmuth doing a nice job on the offensive boards, Coach.
Long shots equal long rebounds, and you're going to have to take people off the glass. They're shooting a lot of three-point shots. They're going to come off long. We got to be physical even though we're bigger.
Traveling violation on Frankenmuth. Oriole basketball, 1:35 to go, opening quarter. Are you surprised by this low score?
No, not necessarily. I think it's it's indicative of both teams have a little bit of nerves, a little bit of butterflies right now, and I think the game will continue to get a little bit smoother.
Ball went out of bounds there, but last deflected and touched by Frankenmuth. So Annie Klein has it. Klein to Laird, now to Ryan Rohr. Rohr's pass a little bit too much right there. She tried to get it to McKinley on the near baseline, but a little too high on that pass right there, and it's Frankenmuth basketball. Go ahead, Coach.
We need to be a little more patient on the offensive end right now. We have advantages, but you can't take advantage of them if you're quick to shoot all the time.
Too quick on that shot. Frankenmuth had a wide open shot there. Grace Kyneth, she overlaid it. Now McKinley has it for the Orioles. McKinley, she'll give it back now to Klein. Rohr will take the three. In and out, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Faith Breiniger. 50 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 4, Frankenmuth 4. There's a block by Laird there, out of bounds, so it'll be Frankenmuth basketball. And Carly Mesher and Riley Stone check back into the Oriole lineup, and Annie Klein and Keelan Laird are going to get a breather.
That Grace Keeneth gives up about 4 or 5 inches to Keelan. She had good position, but she's just not big enough down low.
Frankenmuth will get it in. Shot blocked right there by Lynn. Frankenmuth will get it back. Shot up and in. Give the basket there to Emma Kirkhew. Ludington trails 6-4. Mesher with it. Now foul will be called on the Eagles' number 1, Maya McLaughlin.
That's big, too. That's number 2 on McLaughlin. I don't think he can play for long stretches without her.
Keelan Laird will check back into the Oriole lineup. So on the court for Ludington right now, you've got Carly Mesher, Riley Stone, Keelan Laird, Olivia Lynn, and Emma McKinley. 28 seconds to go, opening quarter. Frankenmuth 6, Ludington 4. Mesher will give it now to Riley Stone. Stone to Mesher, inside Laird, shot up, overlaid it right there. Ball ends up with Stone, her shot, good! Riley Stone with about a 16-footer right there. And we got a tie game once again, 6 apiece. 7 seconds to go. Frankenmuth with the ball, opening quarter. Councilman with it. Shot up and no good. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1 from Cadillac, your score, the Ludington Orioles 6, the Frankenmuth Eagles 6. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. Ludington 6, Frankenmuth 6. We've got 8 minutes in the books. Coach, anything surprise you in the first quarter?
No, not particularly. I think Coach Joe's just telling his girls to settle down right now and we talked about it before. They've done a nice job all year of running the offense and knowing their roles. There's a big advantage down low with Keelan and Ryan, and they got to take advantage of it like they did the first few possessions.
Well, as far as first quarter, the big news for Frankenmuth, Emma McLaughlin has 2 fouls, and for Ludington, Abby Banstra has 2. Right now on the court for the Orioles, you have Mesher, Stone. Oh, look at there. Frankenmuth, there's a three-pointer up and no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound again, up by Kyneth, good. Kyneth with the bucket right there, and Frankenmuth doing a pretty good job right now. That's got to concern Coach Warren Stowe, how they're doing on the offensive boards, don't you think, Thad?
Well, I mean, you most definitely need to finish possessions. You can play the best defense in the world. If you don't finish possessions, that's big. They're not awful big, but they're scrappy girls, and they're pretty tough girls, and they've got some second opportunities for sure.
So the Orioles lose the ball there. Frankenmuth with it. Frankenmuth leads 8-6, 7:10 to go in the second quarter. Faith Breiniger with it. There's a steal by Mesher, and then Mesher gives it up to Laird. Laird gives it right back to Carly Mesher. Mesher now over to Riley Stone. Riley will give it up, Emma McKinley. McKinley into Laird. Laird now dishes it out to Mesher. Mesher down the lane, shot up, and she's fouled. Carly Mesher. Boy, she got up ahead of steam right there, and she was heading to the basket. She'll be at the line shooting 2. 6:42 left in the opening half. Frankenmuth 8, Ludington 6. Carly Mesher at the charity stripe.
I think you got to feel pretty good about the fact that, usually we get a lot of offense from our defense. Frankenmuth's done a pretty decent job of handling the pressure to this point, but to do that for 32 minutes with, their personnel is going to be a different story. So even though we're down 2 right now, there's some good signs.
Second shot, good. Mesher gets 1 and 2 free throws, and the Orioles are down by just a point, 8-7. Again, Frankenmuth, they've been without their star player Lexi Boyke for the entire season. She played just the first game, All-Stater last year as a sophomore. She's a CMU commit. And they're out without tonight. They're without Zoe Purcell, another starter who is back home in Frankenmuth, out with illness. So Frankenmuth on the attack. Councilman, she'll give it now to Kirkhew. Look at this Ludington defense, and they're getting a big lift from their student section too. Kyneth with it. Shot blocked. Oh, but a foul's called.
Yeah, Ludington's doing a nice job. I mean, you would say that to play lady-to-lady defense against this team is with their perimeter power, their perimeter strength being kind of who they are.
Yeah.
Ryan and Keelan are out there on the perimeter keeping girls in front of them and doing a nice job defensively. So that's another good sign.
Grace Kyneth at the free throw line. First attempt, no good. Second shot up, good. Kyneth gets 1 of 2 free throws, and the Eagles have a 2-point lead, 9-7. 6:05 to go in the opening half. Mesher to McKinley. Emma McKinley will give it now to Carly Mesher, and now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Annie Klein will check into the Oriole lineup, replacing Carly Mesher.
We got a good feeling Annie Klein's going to make some big plays today. It's been a long year for her with injuries and stuff like that, but they're going to need her to step up tonight in this game, and she's got the ability to do it.
Got a feeling, Coach, that it's her night to shine, huh?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, Frankenmuth now on the attack. That's Kirkhew. Kirkhew will give it up now. Nicole Rodimer's checked into the game. She wears number 21. She's a senior. Now with the ball, Faith Breiniger. There's Stone almost had herself a steal right there. Breiniger gets it back, and now she'll wheel it. Frankenmuth doing a good job getting passing the ball here. There's a rebound there to Keelan Laird. She'll outlet it to Klein. Now back to Stone. Stone to Laird. Now there's a shot up. Off the mark right there by Klein. Rebound, however, to Rohr. McKinley has it now. Stone, Riley Stone, shot up, no good. Rebound to Frankenmuth, Nicole Rodimer.
Credit to both teams' half-court defenses. Both teams are making it tough to score. Both teams have been shooting tough twos lately and not getting good rhythm looks.
Councilman with it. Over now to Kirkhew. Rodimer. There's a steal by Annie Klein. She'll give it up to Laird. Laird gives it right back to Annie. Annie will bring the ball up. Frankenmuth 9, Ludington 7. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touch by Frankenmuth. Olivia Lynn will check into the lineup and replace Riley Stone. Also Carly Mesher. We got a timeout in Ludington. It's a full timeout. 4:35 to go, opening half. Frankenmuth 9, Ludington 7. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined tonight by Ludington boys varsity basketball coach and also OSN executive producer director Thad Shank doing the color commentary. And we have Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer. Great environment here at Cadillac High tonight in this Division II state quarterfinals game between the Ludington Orioles and the Frankenmuth Eagles. 4:35 to go, Coach, in this first half. Ludington trails by 2, 9-7, Oriole basketball.
Yeah, Coach Stowe draws something up here. He wants them to have a good offensive possession. Neither team's had a really good offensive possession in a while right here.
Klein with it. She'll give it up now to Mesher. Carly Mesher with the ball. Her pass deflected. Klein has it now to Banstra. Banstra with it to Rohr. They'll get it inside there. Olivia Lynn up and good! Good job on that play there that Coach Stowe drew up.
Well, they went back to more of their high-low zone offensive attack right there. They were overloading the baseline in a deep set early on, and Ryan and Olivia got free in there.
Whoa, almost an over and back right there. Frankenmuth just avoids that. Give credit to this Oriole defense. And now here come the Eagles. Shot up, nice move there. Give the basket there to Emma Kirkhew.
Yeah, Ludington's really pushed Frankenmuth's offense a long way away from the basket. Frankenmuth's going to have to do what they just did there. Good back cut, deep, good back cut offense right there and get to the rim.
Banstra with it now. She'll get it inside to Rohr. Oh, she just left it short right there. And now here comes Frankenmuth. The Eagles lead 11-9. It was tied up at 6 apiece at the end of 1. And now with the ball, Emma Kirkhew. Kirkhew will give it now to number 23, Tiffany Keller, who's checked into the game for Frankenmuth. Now over to Claire Councilman. Councilman guarded there by Annie Klein. Now back to Kirkhew. Kirkhew will give it now to Tiffany Keller. Keller to Faith Breiniger. Breiniger to Councilman. Councilman at the free throw line, back to Breiniger. 2:50 to go in this opening half. Frankenmuth 11, Ludington 9. Councilman with it, guarded there by Abby Banstra. Abby really smothering her. Now there's a drive there by Keller. Keller gives it up to Councilman. Councilman in the lane. She'll give it up now to Kirkhew. Kirkhew back to Councilman. Now to Kirkhew. An extended possession here for Frankenmuth. Give credit to the Oriole defense. Now there's a shot off the mark. Rebound, however. Oh, a foul is going to be called. Is that Abby Banstra's third?
Yep.
Oh, my. Abby Banstra picks up her third foul. Going to the line for Frankenmuth, number 23, Tiffany Keller.
Great defensive possession, but great offensive patience by Frankenmuth as well. To take care of the ball against that type of pressure for that extended period of time was pretty nice.
Keller's first free throw, good. Into the Oriole lineup, 44, Keelan Laird, number 23, Emma McKinley, number 2, Riley Stone. 3-point Frankenmuth lead, 12-9, 2:20 to go in this opening half. 2 free throws there for Keller. And now the Eagles have a 4-point lead, 13-9. Stone on the drive. Stone will give it up now to McKinley. Emma McKinley. McKinley now to Lynn. A lot of contact there. Lynn fighting for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Riley Stone will get the ball in. Ryan Rohr now to Keelan Laird. Laird back to Rohr in the corner to Stone. Stone will go on the drive, loses the ball, and now she steals it right back. She'll get it ahead. Olivia Lynn up and good! Give a lot of credit to Riley Stone there, Coach.
Yeah, that's what you like to see with kids. Kids who, never quit. I mean, made a bad pass on one end, and she was hustling with everything she had to get back on the other end.
Whoa. We have a foul there called on the Orioles. Yeah, that play by Riley Stone, as you said, Coach.
You preach it, but it's easier said than done. That never quit, never say die attitude. That's Riley leads this team by example. I mean, she's not the most technique or has the most skill on this basketball team, but her heart is bigger than anybody. That's big-time stuff.
First free throw, no good by Claire Councilman. And again, she's just a freshman, Councilman. Carly Mesher coming back, looked like Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, was just tending to her. Councilman's second free throw up. Boy, she got a nice bounce there.
Yeah, Coach Jacobs got to be pretty happy with Frankenmuth with having his leading scorer on the bench the whole quarter, basically, and still maintain the lead. I was wondering if he was going to come back with her or not. I know philosophy's different on that, but
Frankenmuth up 14-11, 1:21 to go, and there's a steal. Councilman on the steal. Stone. Offensive foul called on Frankenmuth. Again, give it up there for Riley Stone.
Yeah, great hustle to get in front of the Councilman girl, and that call kind of went our way a little bit, just like the call last time down here went their way.
All right, so the Orioles with the basketball. Annie Klein has it. 1:09 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails by 3, 14-11. Annie Klein with it now. Inside they'll go to Laird. Laird shot up. Good! Keelan Laird with the basket.
The ball's got to go down there, Morris. It just has to get down there. We got a huge sides advantage. Ryan and Keelan can be shooting 12
There's a steal.
all day.
There's a steal, Coach. Stone, shot up. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. A steal there. Frankenmuth 14, Ludington 13. 42 seconds left in the opening half. A steal by the Orioles.
It's like we talked about, the Councilman girl is getting fatigued out there. They felt the pressure and handled it pretty good for a quarter and a half, but to do that for 32 minutes is a whole different story.
Free throw is up, and good! Riley Stone gets the first free throw, and we got a tie game, 14 apiece. 42 seconds left in this opening half. Division II state quarterfinals girls basketball game from Cadillac High. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Stone. Riley Stone with it now. She'll give it to Rohr. Now to Klein. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Klein. Annie Klein with it to Laird. Shot up. No good. Kept alive by the Orioles. Lynn with it now. And now a foul on number 10 for Frankenmuth, Claire Councilman. Boy, the Orioles working hard. You see what hard work pays off. 27 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington 14, Frankenmuth 14. I'd like to give a shout out to my colleague, good friend. I think he's the best play-by-play man in the state of Michigan. The voice of the Alma Panthers, Topher Goggin. There's a shot there by Laird.
That's all right. They still got to keep going down there. Keelan's got to take one power dribble and finish at the rim right there.
All right, Ludington.
Good offense by Ludington.
Frankenmuth with it. 8 seconds to go in the opening half. Got a tie game here. Councilman with it now. 4 seconds. They'll get it inside. Shot blocked there. The shot is blocked. And we're going to go into the half. 14 apiece. Oh, my. What a first half of action. You'd think a 14-14 game would be not that much excitement. That's far from the truth.
It's all excitement with you, Scoop.
All
It's
excitement.
all excitement with you.
We're at the half here. Your score in the Division II Girls State Quarterfinals game. The Ludington Orioles 14, the Frankenmuth Eagles 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back, folks. We're here at the half at Cadillac High School, the Division II Girls State Quarterfinals matchup. What a first half. Both teams scoring 6 points in the first quarter, both teams scoring 8 points in the second quarter. We're deadlocked at 14 apiece here at intermission. We're going to step aside right now. And first off, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now we're going to step aside. When we return, more of the Oriole halftime show right here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole Assistant Principal in the spotlight, and that man is Steve Forsberg, Mr. Steve Forsberg. And Steve, how many years have you been the Assistant Principal at Ludington?
Well, Scoop, thanks for having me. This is actually my 6th year here as Assistant Principal in Ludington.
So you've been here as long as I think Dan Mesher has been. You've been his Assistant Principal as long as he's been Principal, correct?
Yep, I was able to transition into this role as he took over the principalship, and so it's just been a great partnership with us and our staff and all Ludington schools since I've been here.
Tell the listeners out there what your job consists of.
Well, you know, Scoop, I like to think of it as helping all students be successful, whether that means giving them supports, holding them accountable, working with them through difficult situations. You know, it's not the old school role of the assistant principal. And the other thing I like to do a lot is try and manufacture positive interactions. You know, I'm coaching esports. I try and run a couple clubs. You know, anything kids come to us that they need, Dan and I are trying to be really accessible and meet kids where they're at these days.
I was just going to ask you your favorite thing, but you just answered it right there. What would you say, Steve, is the biggest change you've seen in attitudes of the kids from when you were in school at Clare? I know you said you were a 2000 graduate at Clare High School. You're a pioneer. Yep. And what would you say is the biggest change in attitude you've seen?
You know, I think one of the biggest changes for kids' experiences are there's just so much to do. You know, I mean, and look at these last couple of weeks as an example at our high school. Charity Week last week, finished it up with a great assembly. Some of these students have never had an assembly here in Hawley Gymnasium. Just a wonderful atmosphere. We all took pies in the face for charity. The kids helped us to, with student council's help, we gathered up over $1,600 for the Ludington Childhood Cancer Campaign.
Oh, okay.
And you know, just that's an example. We got Les Mis coming up this week is the opener, and the show is going to be great. The kids have been working really hard. Robotics is still going strong. They're down in, I think, Orchard View this week. The girls are on the road. The boys just finished up. We had, you know, Evan Bennett in the swim and dive finals. Just a myriad of things that kids are able to do. Quiz Bowl. You know, coming from Clare, which is a school that's not too much smaller than Ludington, you know, there wasn't that much to do and be involved in. So I think it's a great thing. Sometimes kids have to make tough decisions, though. Do I take this AP course or do I dual enroll out at the college? Mm-hmm. You know, there's some great opportunities, but it also creates tough choices for kids sometimes. So that's what I see that's one of the main differences. It's a positive, but it's also kind of tough for kids that want to do a little bit of everything.
The Quiz Bowl team, I know, has become they've become well known throughout the state of Michigan. They've become a powerhouse. I mean, they won the state championship 2019, I believe. And, you know, our basketball team's well known throughout the state. Our girls team, playing tonight for trying to get to the Breslin Center if they can get past Frankenmuth in this state quarterfinals game. So as you mentioned, Steve, a lot going on at Ludington High School. Speaking of Ludington, what would you say is your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
You know, my wife and I and my son, we like to go down to Ludington Bay. Just the open air, we think the kitchen's really great. We love going around to all the different establishments and trying what they have and supporting people, but that's probably got to be one we go back to all the time.
Your favorite sports movie?
I'm a Hoosiers guy.
Likewise.
You know, I'm a Hoosiers guy. Just think that old school, gritty, grind it out, underdog, kind of like tonight. Hopefully by the time this is airing, we're kind of in one of those dog fights of a game where our girls are battling back and forth. We're in their face, playing hard defense. I think that's my one hope for tonight is that it's just a tough game that we're right in there with, and we got a shot at the end.
I'm sure Oriole Nation will be showing itself. They always do. And Orange out tonight at Cadillac High School, so it'll be great to see. Your hobbies?
I'm a big outdoors guy. Hunt, fish. My brother's a fly fishing guide, so he gets me out on the rivers a lot. I invested myself in bow hunting this past year. So I try and do a lot of that stuff. That's kind of my zen place. I get out in the woods where it's quiet and just kind of think about the world and my place in it. And other than that, my wife and son and I, we love camping.
Okay.
We got a camping trailer, and so we pull that around the state. And in the summer, in July, I try and get out of town just a little bit, but we camp around here too. We love going to pond shows and taking advantage of all the great stuff here in town too.
I was going to ask you to talk a little bit about your family, Steve.
Yeah, so my wife, Ashley, and I, we've been together now for over 11 years, been married for 7 of those. You couldn't ask for a better partner. Obviously, in the jobs I've had, teaching, coaching, and now being the assistant principal, I'm called upon to give a lot of myself, whether it be time or effort or energy, and she's just been a great supporter of my work there. And our son Oliver, he's 4.5. He's at the new elementary school in the preschool program. He's just loving it, and for him to be able to come here and get educated in a community where everybody supports education, it's a priority. Everybody's about the kids, whether they still have kids or they've had kids going through or they never had kids. To be in a community where the schools are the focal point of the community just speaks worlds of where we're at, and that's why we sought this place out, and we're here, and we want to stay.
Anybody watching tonight's OSN WMOM telecast, I should say broadcast, because we're not doing a live video stream due to postseason regulations, but anybody that you'd like to say hello to?
I'd say to all of Oriole Nation, but maybe specifically to LASD staff, all staff, for everything they've gone through for kids for the last 2 years. To see our staff just rally around, put kids first, meet them where they're at, and grind it out for these last couple of years. Couldn't be prouder of them and just give them a whole lot of love.
Well, thanks, Steve, and congratulations on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole Assistant Principal in the spotlight for tonight's game. All the best to you, and as always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, and Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network, in conjunction with WMOM. We got a tie game, 14 apiece. Scoring for Frankenmuth in the first half, Emma Kirkhew had 6 points, 3 for Claire Counselman, 2 points for Tiffany Keller, and 3 points for Grace Kyneth. For the Orioles, 3 for Riley Stone, 4 for Ryan Rohr, a point for Carly Mesher, 4 for Olivia Lynn, and 2 points for Keelan Laird. And Coach, you've mentioned it several times, if the Orioles keep pounding that ball inside to Keelan Laird, and also when Olivia Lynn's in there, I think they're going to have some success.
Well, they made an adjustment towards the end of the second quarter, midway through the second quarter. They were kind of attacking the Frankenmuth 3-2 zone on the baseline, really posting up a couple girls and sending a girl to the corner to overload them. And, they had some success, but towards the end of the second quarter, they went to more of their high-low game, which they're really comfortable with Ryan and Keelan and Olivia, and it looked like they were getting some good looks, or they did get some very good looks near the basket late into the second half. So I think Coach Doe's probably going to continue to try to emphasize hammering that ball down against that 3-2 zone and getting it into Ryan or Keelan's hands up high and then entering it from that angle. So we'll see. Both teams got to be fairly happy. You know, I mean, Frankenmuth's, you know, leading scorer didn't play the whole second quarter, so, you know, she sat on the bench and the game stayed close. She's coming to the second half with only 2 fouls, and, you know, Ludington the same way. You know, we had a lot of easy shots that we missed, and we're still in a position where it's an even ball game at the break.
Ludington came out of their locker very late. Were you surprised by that, Thad? They came out extremely late. Frankenmuth was out with like 4 minutes to go in the half, but...
Well, coaches like to chat. Yep. I'm guilty of that as well, and hopefully the girls listen to what Coach Stoes has to say because he knows what he's doing.
He sure does. Frankenmuth will start the second half with the basketball. We're underway here. Strap yourself in, O's fans. There's a steal by Abby Banstra. Banstra with the ball. Banstra to the hoop. Oh, no good right there. And here comes Frankenmuth.
Good job getting in the passing lane. Coach Stowe sent his girls out to trap on a couple of occasions there, and they created a little transition opportunity.
Boy, Abby there, to give credit to the Frankenmuth defender right there. And now that's a 5-second violation on Frankenmuth. Ludington will get the ball right back here. 7:25 to go in the third quarter. The 22-2 Frankenmuth Eagles, 14-0 Tri-Valley Conference champions. The 19-5 Ludington Orioles, 9-1 co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Winner of this game will punch their ticket to the Division II state semifinals at the Breslin Center in East Lansing for a game to be played on March 18th at 7:30 p.m. against the winner of the Portland versus Detroit Edison contest. Keelan Laird with the basketball. Laird goes baseline, shot up. Oh, no good. Laird fighting for it, and now she's going to draw the foul. Keelan Laird in there amongst 3 Frankenmuth Eagles.
That's the third foul for, wow.
Their leading scorer, Thad. Like Abby's got 3 for us. Abby Banstra. Mia McLaughlin has 3 fouls, just a sophomore, their leading scorer. Oh, boy, a tough break there for the Orioles. They got the ball in there to Laird. She wasn't able to handle it. It went back to Stone, but Stone was just out of bounds. She was trying to get back and play right there. Frankenmuth basketball. We're tied up at 14 apiece. Frankenmuth with the basketball. 6:58 to go in the third quarter. Frankenmuth, red jerseys, white lettering and numerals, trimmed in a blue. Ludington, their white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. All right, Frankenmuth with the ball. Now the ball thrown out of bounds. Ludington's defense.
Ludington's in the passing lanes and really taking Frankenmuth out of their offensive sets. They're struggling offensively in a major way.
Carly Mesher will give it up to Riley Stone. Stone now over to Mesher on the near baseline. Carly will give it back to Riley Stone. Riley loses it right there. Going, look at her hustling for it. And now a jump ball, possession there to the Orioles. And again, Riley Stone with that hustle. And coach, that's something that you just, I mean, as a coach, you can tell your players you want them to hustle, but Riley Stone is going 110 miles per hour all the time.
Yeah, she works at a different level than most kids. And it's something that just carries over to the rest of your team.
Banstra now to Mesher, and now we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow to Frankenmuth. What do we have here? Frankenmuth coach wants a timeout. We got a 30, and we're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you about Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Wasn't Trent one of your basketball players, coach, along with on that same team with Kyle Henyon? And
yeah, Trent was on the 2005-2006 Varsity boys basketball team.
Steve Kratz.
With Kratzy and Henyon and Myers and Gertzy and the whole clan.
Yeah. All right. Also a shout out to Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, folks, it's your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Okay, back to action right now. 14-14, Frankenmuth with the basketball. There's a shot up, off the mark. Rebound to Emma McKinley. Give both of these teams defensive credit. 14-14 game. It's been a very action-packed game. There's a pass deflected, and Good job by Banstra. She kept it alive. Mesher with it now. McKinley now to Banstra. Abby Banstra now to Keelan Laird. Laird cross-court pass to Mesher. Mesher in the lane, ball stripped, and now it ends up in Abby Banstra's hand. She goes down. And what are we gonna?
That is, my goodness.
Wow, that's foul on number 1.
Fourth foul.
Oh, wow. Mia McLaughlin, her 4th foul. She is Frankenmuth's leading scorer. And checking into the game, number 21, Nicole Rodimer. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 14, Frankenmuth 14. I'd like to welcome all of Oriole Nation listening back in Ludington and all of the folks listening back in Mason County sending their support to the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, that's a huge foul right there.
McKinley now to Banstra. Abby Banstra now. She'll kick it back to Emma McKinley. Cross court, Carly Mesher. Mesher now to Keelan Laird. Laird with it on the dribble drive. Now Laird's going to be fouled, I believe. Oh my! And the foul is called on number 11, Faith Breniger. That's the third team foul on Frankenmuth. 5:13 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 14, Frankenmuth 14.
Ludington showed great pace and patience that possession, and Keelan was smart. She was going to back that girl down to the block and picked up the foul.
Mesher with it now, Banstra. Banstra being guarded there by Breniger. Now there's a shot by McKinley. That's going to be short. Saved, however, momentarily there by Rohr, but she saves it right into the hands of Claire Counselman. Counselman will give it now to Breniger. Nice pass. Oh, and she missed the layup. Beautiful pass there, but Kirkhugh's layup, too much on it. And we're still at 14 with 4:41 to go in this third quarter. Mesher now to Banstra. Now to McKinley. See if this Ludington Oriole team can continue this awesome magical run right now and keep the glass slipper on. Rohr with it, saves it. McKinley will take the shot. No good. Rebound to Frankenmuth's Claire Counselman.
Both teams are really tired now, Scoop, and you can tell on the offensive end of things. Both have had good looks, but just haven't been able to put them in.
In and out there on the three-point attempt there. Ball blocked right there by Banstra, out of bounds. It will be Frankenmuth basketball. We're almost halfway through this third quarter, Coach. No scoring yet.
Yeah, and the foul on the McLaughlin girl, the 2 fouls. She hasn't been on the floor hardly at all tonight, and that's a huge advantage for us. We got to take advantage of that right now.
Kirkhugh with it, being guarded there by Rohr. Now that's kind of deflected, ends up with Counselman. Her shot blocked. Oh, my. Oh. Well, Coach, we've said it many, many times. Officiating's a hard job.
Yeah, both teams are playing extremely, extremely physical. You could call a foul on almost each and every possession, but the referees are letting them play, which I think is a positive right now in this quarterfinal.
Free throw is up and in by Claire Counselman. She has 4 points. Olivia Lynn will check into the Oriole lineup. Counselman's second attempt, no good. Rohr has it for the Orioles. So Frankenmuth 15, Ludington 14. Abby Banstra now with the ball. Banstra to Lynn. Olivia Lynn. Rohr now to Klein. She'll take the shot. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound to Emma Kirkhugh. Now she'll throw it, and it's deflected there by the Orioles out of bounds. So we have 3:36 to go in the third quarter. Frankenmuth 15, Ludington 14. There's been 1 point scored in this third quarter so far, a free throw by Frankenmuth.
Ryan's got to take over right now. It's time.
There's a deflection. Ryan Rohr deflected it right there. It ended up with Olivia Lynn, and Ryan will bring the ball up. She'll give it now to Annie Klein.
They got to get her the ball in her hands in the paint right now in this possession right here.
McKinley, Klein. Now Klein, ill-advised pass right there. Tried to force that a bit, Coach, and Frankenmuth has it.
Well, you got to give credit to both teams' defenses. The perimeter defense has really made it hard for both teams to function offensively. We haven't been able to get the touches that we wanted to Ryan. and Keelan, and they haven't been able to get the ball to their scorers either.
Foul called there on Ryan Rohr, her second. 2:57 to go in this third quarter. Frankenmuth 15, Ludington 14. Points have been at a premium. They've been hard for both teams to get. Councilman with it for Frankenmuth. Couple of 10s going at it there. Klein now over to Kyneth. Councilman, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Riley Stone. Riley will bring the ball up. Riley Stone doing a good job on the dribble drive right there. Now she'll give it up to Emma McKinley. They'll swing it over to, nice pass. Shot up, underlaid right there. And now out of bounds, Frankenmuth basketball. Ludington got what they wanted right there. Just Keelan Laird
did a great job sealing her girl out, caught the ball. We just need one long drop step and a dribble and take it to the rim. We're shooting that ball from 6 or 7 feet. Just got to attack the rim.
All right, we have 2:28 to go in this third quarter. Frankenmuth 15, Ludington 14. Biggest lead had been there's an interception right there. And McKinley has it for the Orioles. Frankenmuth, biggest lead, 4 points. And the Orioles, I don't believe, have had a lead yet in this game. If they did, it was early on, and it was like 2-0. McKinley now will give it up to Klein. Cross-court pass. Riley Stone with it. Riley now out to McKinley. Boy, Frankenmuth's defense doing a good job, aren't they, Thad?
Yeah, they clap. They're collapsing when that ball goes inside, and they're guarding on that perimeter.
There's a shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Kyneth has it for Frankenmuth. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. Now with it, Breiniger, and she's called for the travel. Frankenmuth 15, Ludington 14. And boy, the way these teams are getting at it, Coach, I mean, it has been an absolute defensive war out there.
Yeah, you got to give both teams a heck of a lot of credit. Defensively, things have been tough to come by today, and somebody's going to get a little offense from their defense here and a little bit of stretch, and it's going to make the difference in this game.
Oh, Klein's pass deflected, and now Frankenmuth has it. Kyneth with it. She'll give it up to Councilman. Over to Breiniger. Now into the corner. Kirkue working her way in. Now over to Kyneth. To Breiniger. Back to Kyneth. 1:08 to go in this third quarter. Breiniger. Shot blocked there by Laird with the block. And here come the Orioles. We have 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Frankenmuth has outscored Ludington 1-0 in this third quarter. Now there's a foul called on Claire Councilman. That's the 5th team foul on Frankenmuth.
It's a war of attrition right now, Coach. Both teams are fatigued. They've been playing on the defensive end all night hard, and it's taking a toll. We'll see who is stronger down the stretch.
Oh, I thought that was the 5th, but the scoreboard is saying that's the 4th team foul on Frankenmuth. Lynn with it now. She'll give it up to Ryan Rohr, the near baseline. Rohr to Mesher to Stone. Stone, ball tipped. Rohr fighting for it. Rohr has it. She'll give it up now to Laird. Now Laird. What are they going to call here? Is it a foul? No, I guess they're going to call ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Ludington basketball. 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rohr will get it into Mesher. You're right. Look at all these girls are all breathing hard right now. Mesher, timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe.
He just really wants to get the ball, I think, into Ryan's hands. She's got to be aggressive, and we got to get her touches, and she's the X factor right here, I think, in this game.
We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. However, if you end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting the car repair business. You can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. All right, Coach, we've got 29.6 seconds left third quarter. The Orioles trail 15-14. Rohr will get the ball in to Laird. Now back to Rohr. Laird with it. Laird cross-court pass to Stone. Stone now, they're trying to get it down in. Roar has it. Roar, there it is. Laird up. Oh, she overlaid it. Oh, my. Got everything they wanted there and just overlaid the ball. Now here comes Frankenmuth.
Yeah, great look. Great look.
6 seconds to go in this third quarter. 3 seconds, shot on the way, no good. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3, your score from Cadillac High School, the Division II State Quarterfinals girls basketball game. The Frankenmuth Eagles 15, the Ludington Orioles 14. Back in 60.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. After 3 quarters of play, your score, the Frankenmuth Eagles 15, the Ludington Orioles 14. Coach, it's a testament to both of these teams' defenses. I don't think I've ever seen a 1-0 quarter before.
No, probably not in the quarterfinal. You might have to look that up when you get home, Scoop.
I
See
will.
if there's ever been an MHSAA quarterfinal with a 1-0 quarter score.
Well,
It's going to be interesting here. I don't know how long Coach Jacobs can keep McLaughlin on the bench. I come from a different school than some of those guys that keep their girls in foul trouble or guys in foul trouble on the bench. I want my kids to play minutes, but that doesn't mean it's right. That's for sure.
interesting, Coach. Interesting take on that. There's a steal by Banstra, and she'll give it up now. On the court for the Orioles, you have Stone, Banstra, Roar, Laird, and Mesher. Stone will give it now to Abby Banstra. Ludington's got to find some offense from someone, Coach. You think it's going to be Ryan or Keelan? There's Ryan. Roar. Up, no good. Rebound, Laird. Up, no good. Roar, good! Ryan Roar with the putback on the third try. Orioles' first points of the second half. Now a turnover by Frankenmuth right in front of the Orioles student section. Orioles up 16-15, 7:21 left in this ball game. The winner of this game goes to the Breslin Center. They'll play on March 18th.
No, they definitely go to the Breslin Center or Calvin College.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you had me worried there for a second,
I don't
Coach.
know. That's where they've been playing at Calvin of late.
Oh, the pass right there. A little bit too much for Carly Mesher. Out of bounds. And it'll be Frankenmuth basketball.
Part of the issue of us not being able to having trouble scoring the ball is we have been
traveling on Frankenmuth. Sorry, Coach, go ahead.
Well, we've not been able to set up our pressure defense all game or all second half long because we haven't scored, Now you see a couple situations where we can play full court defense. It definitely has an effect.
I want to say this is the Orioles' first lead of the ball game.
No, they were up 2-0.
Well, that's right. They were. That's right. Okay, Mesher with it now to Banstra. Abby Banstra. She's going to be fouled. And that foul's on number 10, Claire Councilman, and she's not happy at all with that call. That's the 5th team foul on Frankenmuth.
No, she's got 4 fouls as well.
Wow.
Their 2 guards have 4. They're leaving Councilman in there.
Mesher with the basketball for the Orioles. She'll give it up now to Riley Stone. Riley, Keelan, now to Ryan, to Riley Stone. Riley Stone with it. Riley still with it. Now she'll give it up Ryan inside to Stone. Stone now is going to be called for the travel. Frankenmuth basketball. Emma McKinley into the Oriole lineup. .650 left in this Division II State Quarterfinals basketball game from Cadillac High School. If you like defense, you're absolutely loving this ball game. Frankenmuth, there's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Roar. Ryan Roar surveying the court. We'll bring it up now. She'll give it up there to Banstra. Abby thought about the dribble drive for Roar. Roar, good! Ryan Roar, beautiful pass, give and go there, Coach. Ludington up by 3, 18-15. 6:16 to go in the game. Now we have
Coach Jacobs had to get a timeout. They were struggling getting it past the half-court line.
Look at Oriole Nation going nuts right now. We got a 60-second timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington up 18-15. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network at WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, the coach, I should say, Coach Shank, and also Braden Kronline. Ludington with their biggest lead of the game, 18-15. And Coach, Orioles didn't score at all in that third quarter. They outscored 1-0, but give credit, their defense has really kept them in this ball game.
Most definitely. They've guarded hard all night. They've been in the passing lanes. They've taken Frankenmuth out of what they want to do on the offensive end of the floor, and it's left them in the game when they couldn't score in that third quarter.
And both Mia McLaughlin and Claire Councilman have 4 fouls each for Frankenmuth.
I just can't see how he can sit McLaughlin on the bench anymore. I mean, there's 6 minutes left. They've scored 1 point in the second half.
Rodimer with it now. She loses the ball. She tried to get the ball there to Councilman. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. 6:02 left in the game. Ludington 18. Frankenmuth 15. Olivia Lynn checks into the Oriole lineup. So you got Lynn out there with Banstra, McKinley, Mesher, and Rohr.
He's sending McLaughlin up to the scorer's table. He didn't want her to play defense this possession, but she's going to come back in right now.
Now, if you're the Orioles, Coach Stowe's going to notice that right off the bat. You got to attack her, right, Coach? When she comes in.
I don't think we're at the point where we're worrying about she's got 4 fouls and attacking her. I think we're just trying to. We've had enough trouble scoring all night as it is. We're going to try to execute to score the ball.
Vanstra, look at Abby coming back and what a job by wide open Lynn. It's up and good! Olivia Lynn with the basket. And give credit to Abby Banks for going back and getting that ball, Coach.
Yep, we have. We've talked about it. Pressure wears on you.
This place is going nuts. Yes, it does. The pressure, Coach. Frankenmuth with the ball. Now a foul is going to be called on Carly Mesher. 5:10 to go. Ludington up by 5 points, 20-15. This game was tied up at 6 apiece at the end of 1. It was 14 apiece at the half. Frankenmuth had a 1-point lead at the end of 3, 15-14. Yes, folks, that is correct. They were up 15-14. They outscored the Orioles 1-0 in the third quarter. Ludington now up 20-15. 5:09 to go in the ball game. Frankenmuth with the basketball. Claire Councilman. They'll go down inside. No good. Shot missed. Ball batted out of bounds, however, by Ryan Rohr.
Frankenmuth is really frustrated, and it shows right now. They're concentrating too much on talking to the referees than playing right now.
Frankenmuth will get the ball in. Kyneth with it. Now they'll work it down underneath, and a foul will be called on Emma McKinley. And that's the Orioles' 5th team foul, I believe. No, the Orioles' 4th team foul. Keelan Laird back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Emma McKinley. That's Emma's 3rd foul. So 4:58 left in this Division II state quarterfinals matchup. They'll get it inside. Shot. The shot is good there. Give the basket to Emma Kirkhew, and she's fouled.
They run an old flex cut off that inbound entry, a play similar to what we run, and she came open. Number 2, Carol, came open on the low block and put her down.
Kirkhew at the free throw line. She's got 8 points to lead the Eagles. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Lynn. Orioles with a 3-point lead, 20-17. 4:48 to go in the ball game. Riley Stone with it. She'll give it up now to Ryan Rohr. To Laird. Laird to Lynn. Shot is up. Overlaid it. Oh, my. With the rebound, Emma Kirkhew.
Great possession. Got the high-low look they wanted right there. Just were unable to finish.
Oh, ball batted away there by Roar. Now the shot put up and no good. Rebound to Laird. Laird fighting for it and ends up Banstra. Orioles, let's see what Abby does. Abby slows it up. Smart move there. Ludington with a 3-point lead. 4:15 to go in the game. Ludington 20, Frankenmuth 17. Laird with the ball. Laird loses it in the lane right there, and now Frankenmuth with it. Mia McLaughlin, 4 fouls. Brings the ball up. McLaughlin, her shot no good, but she's going to shoot 2.
I think Coach Jacob is just going to put the ball in her hands, and nothing's worked offensively and clear things out. They just went to a baseline set right there, and they're clearing things out for her to play right now.
McLaughlin at the free throw line. 3:57 left in the game. First attempt is good. And that's her first point of the ball game.
Yeah, she's only played probably about 8 to 10 minutes tonight, but to keep her to 1 point in 8 to 10 minutes is a good job as well.
Orioles up 20-18. McLaughlin's second attempt up and no good. Rebound to Roar. Ryan Roar will bring the ball up for Ludington. She'll get it ahead now to Emma McKinley. Emma now. Shot up. Good! Keelan Laird give the assist to Emma McKinley. Ludington up by 4, 22-18. 3:37 left in the game. McLaughlin. Now a foul will be called on Mesher.
They're setting a high ball screen for McLaughlin right now, and she's putting her head down and creating.
That's a 7th foul on the Orioles. So Frankenmuth.
Huge 1-on-1 right here.
Do you think she was set, Coach, or that's a tough call there? Free throw is good. I think you're right on, too. You said that
somebody's going to have to step up and take the charge, because she's going to put her head down and play from here on out. And, you know, they haven't been able to generate offense unless she's doing that.
Second shot, no good. Rebound up, no good. Kyneth got a great look right there.
Kyneth, she rushed it. Keelan fell down. She had a wide open layup. She's been trying to shoot over those girls all night, and she rushed it.
Ludington up 22-19, 3:16 to go. Roar with it inside to Laird, up, good! Keelan Laird with the basket. Beautiful entry pass there, Coach.
That's Ludington girls basketball playing high-low with Keelan and Ryan.
Ludington 24, Frankenmuth 19, 2:56 left in the game. There's a shot, no good, but a foul will be called on Carly Mesher. That'll be her 4th, I believe.
Number 25, Carly Mesher,
her third, okay, her third. These folks here on the scoreboard, they're right on top of it, I tell you. They're doing a great job. Okay, at the free throw line for Frankenmuth, number 2, Emma Kirkue. 2:54 left. This Division II free throw is good. Division II state quarterfinal matchup here at Cadillac High. The Frankenmuth Eagles, the Ludington Orioles. Orioles up 24-20. 2:54 left in the game. Kirkue. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound to Roar. So Frankenmuth, their last 3 times at the line, Coach, they've got the front end, but they haven't got the bonus. Timeout, Ludington. Full timeout. Ludington, 24. Frankenmuth, 20. 2:47 left in this Division II state quarterfinal. Back in 60.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Well, Coach Shank, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. We're in a state quarterfinals game here. Orioles up by 4 points, 24-20 with 2:47 left in the ball game. Ludington with the basketball.
Yeah, be prepared to Frankenmuth extend their defense. Look to run out at a couple traps right here. We got to be careful here on the perimeter.
Carly Messer with it. Messer will give it up now to Laird. We got lucky there. Baseline runner by McKinley, no good. Rebound, Frankenmuth, and Kyneth comes away with it. She'll give it up now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, she'll pass it now, and taking the three-pointer, good! Hitting the three-pointer, Faith Reiniger. Orioles with a 1-point lead, 2:15 to go in the game, 24-23. McKinley now to Banstra, to Rohr, back to Banstra. Banstra will give it up to McKinley. They'll get it. Oh, pass too high right there. Tried to get that ball into Laird, and now here comes Frankenmuth. With the ball. McLaughlin, they'll work it inside. Good. Shot up and in there by Kirkule. Frankenmuth with the lead. Just like that, they've taken the lead back 25-24.
Need a good offensive possession. A little bit of patience. There we go.
Rohr up. Good! Give the assist to Keelan Laird. And getting the basket, Ryan Rohr.
Awesome second cut by Ryan. She saw the defense watching the ball, and she cut right down into that heart of the D. Got us a wide open layup.
Orioles up by a point, 26-25. McLaughlin over now to Kirkule. Kirkule, shot up, underlaid, rebound, McKinley. She'll give it to Laird, now to Banstra. 1:10 to go.
A lot of time. They don't need a foul.
That is a lot of time, and a foul on Frankenmuth. On Faith Brenniger, and going to the line, Abby. No, I'm sorry. That was the sixth. That's right, Coach.
I don't think they want to necessarily foul right now. I think, they just need to get a stop right here, but.
That was the sixth team foul on Frankenmuth. Okay. 1:10 to go. Ludington 26, Frankenmuth 25. Look at the girls out there. Look at the body language and all the girls. Hands on the hips.
They're fatigued.
They're fatigued.
It's been a battle.
It has. They've all worked their tails off.
Okay, they're running the trap at Emma right there.
Ooh, good save there by Rohr. Banstra with it now. Banstra, Laird, nice move, up, good! What a move there by Keelan Laird! Oh, Coach Jake, what a move by Keelan Laird. Orioles up by 3, 50 seconds to go in the game. McLaughlin, shot up, good. Timeout on the floor. Ludington 28, Frankenmuth 27, 46 seconds left in the game. We're going to stay right here and tell you about McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, no problem, people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Also, a big shout out to Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of this ball game. Coach, we're down to about 50 seconds to go in the game. 1-point Oriole lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think Coach Stowe's preparing them in case Frankenmuth extends their D full court. They haven't extended their D full court all game, but down 50 seconds. It'll be interesting if they look to extend and press right here. We will see.
46.1 seconds to go.
I think in this situation, the first 15 or 20 seconds of the possession, you're just aggressive and you try to get a steal and see if you can create a steal. Then you got to think about fouling if, we get down a little deeper into the...
Orioles will get the ball in. Rohr with it. Ryan Rohr will bring it up across half court. Ryan Rohr, ball deflected. Frankenmuth has it. Oh, deflection right there, and here comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin! Pass stolen! It's stolen! Rohr has it! Abby Banstra on the steal! Now to Laird! They'll get it up to McKinley! 24 seconds! Messer wide open! McKinley shot no good! Ball knocked out. Ludington has it. The Orioles have it. In a timeout. A timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe. 18 seconds to go. Oh, what a possession there, Coach. That was not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, both coaches are pulling their hair out right now. I think, you get into a late, crazy, chaotic situation like this. Ludington probably didn't want to take that shot on that end, but give the girls credit. They pulled that basketball out on that rebound on the baseline, and Frankenmuth's got to make a decision now. I think they're going to look to foul. Coach was yelling all the way down the floor for them to foul, and they didn't. And Emma drove that ball to the rim and missed, but Ludington got the second opportunity. So sideline out of bounds here at Cadillac High School. 18 seconds left on Ludington's end, and we'll see what we're going to do right here.
March Madness.
Somebody's going to have to step up and make some big free throws, because I think they're going to try to go for a trap and a steal, and then somebody's going to the line.
Banstra will trigger it into Roar. Roar, 16 seconds, she's fouled. That's somebody that
I would like. I think in this situation, I'm comfortable with Ryan Roar at the line. I think Coach Stowe is as well.
She's a competitor.
She's a competitor. I don't think she's going to be afraid of the moment. That doesn't mean the shots are going to go in necessarily, but
16.5 seconds left in the game. Ludington 28, Frankenmuth 27. It's been an absolute thriller. It's been a gem of a basketball game. Ryan Roar, one and hopefully the bonus. Good! Oh, you talk about ice water there, Coach. Now she's got to get the second one. Roar stepped up and calmly drained it. Ryan Roar. 16.5 seconds to go. Second attempt. Up and good! Good! Ice water running through her veins.
They got to find number one right there in transition.
Ludington up by 3, 13 seconds to go. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, 9 seconds. Roar, she'll get it ahead. McKinley, 5 seconds. Roar, 3 seconds. Orioles win! Orioles win! Yes! The Orioles win! The Orioles are going to the Breslin Center, Coach. Oh, wow! Right there, sister. What a win! In this awesome ride continues. The glass slipper still fits the Ludington Orioles. A team of destiny, Coach.
Yeah, you got to give them credit, man. These girls fought for 32 minutes on the defensive end, and it's rare to win many games scoring 30 points, especially in a quarterfinal, but the girls found a way to do it, and hats off to their defense and hats off to their effort. That's for sure.
Wow! Ludington 30, Frankenmuth 27. And this Ludington team now, the only team that has gone as far as this one, the 2004 team, coached by Dina Hackert. They went to the Breslin Center. Now this team, they're leaving their footmark, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, that's rare air. I you got to give these girls credit and their coaching staff credit. I wouldn't have guessed that we would be going to the Final Four this year, seeing us play earlier in the year. But they have worked and grinded, and great victory tonight for Ludington basketball.
Look at that, Coach. Look at the student section.
Scoop's too busy taking pictures. What he's not telling you is everybody's jumping around under our basket, celebrating.
What a moment, Coach. The Ludington Orioles, they are now 20-5 on the season. They're going to the state Final Four. They're going to the Breslin Center.
Are you sure they're going to the Breslin Center?
Pretty positive on that, Coach. Pretty positive on that. Wow, what a ball game tonight. And you figure, Coach, they were outscored 1-0 in the third quarter. Boy, did they come back and look at Coach Warren Stowe there with his cousin John Stowe embracing. This is what a moment in Ludington basketball history right now. We're going to step aside right now for 2 minutes here on the OSN WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans. Your Ludington Orioles are going to the Final Four.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Cadillac High School. An absolutely jubilant Ludington team celebrating with their student section, with the O's fans. Ludington wins 30-27 for the game. The first quarter, both teams scored 6 points. The second quarter, both teams scored 8 points. It was 14-14 at the half. Ludington outscored 1-0 in the third quarter. They trailed 15-14 entering the final 8 minutes of play. They outscore Frankenmuth 16-12 in the fourth quarter. What an absolute thriller.
Oh my God.
30-27, and Oriole fans, I apologize for losing my voice at the end of the game. Let me give Coach Warren Stowe a big hug. Wow, Coach, this is truly a team of destiny, isn't it, this Ludington Oriole team? The glass slipper still fits.
Man, I'm just so proud of them. They play their hearts out. I don't even know what the final score was. I know it was low, and I knew that if 30-27, I knew that if we could keep them to a low-scoring game that we had a shot, and I don't know, maybe we set a record tonight for that 1-0 quarter in the third quarter, but it wouldn't. That makes it so much sweeter for us. That's a totally this type of thing to do, team thing to do, is to score 0 points in a quarter and hold the other team to 1. So I'm just proud of them.
Coach, your team then came back scoring 16 points in that fourth quarter. And they only scored 14 points in the whole opening half.
Yeah.
And big fourth quarter right there, holding Frankenmuth to 12. Clutch free throws. I mean, tough defense. You name it tonight, your players came through.
Yeah, they played really awesome. I don't even know what to say, Scoop. I'm sorry. I'm in a little bit of shock
Coach.
right now.
Totally.
I honestly can't believe it. You know, I was talking to Coach Schenk yesterday, and I knew we could compete with this team, and that wasn't ever in question. But to finally do it, it's just wild. I don't even know what to say.
And you said that this morning during our coach's pregame interview. You told me, you said, Scoop, we can compete with this team, and there's some things that I've seen on, that you saw.
The emotions that come to you are just what I said after Negaunee. It's sports, and you work so hard as a coach, and those girls work so hard as athletes. They've been officially in the gym since November, and they've been in the gym since last spring working for this, and that Frankenmuth team is a really, really, really good team. They were without a girl tonight. One of their starters was homesick. So, hats off to them, but just couldn't be prouder.
Yeah.
All the work that the Orioles put in, I'm just very proud.
You mentioned that Coach Zoe Purcell, she's back home with an illness, not here tonight. And then Mia McLaughlin, their best scorer, I should say, she got in foul trouble.
Yeah,
she didn't play a whole lot tonight.
No, Abby got in a little bit of foul trouble, and we girls had to step up. I thought Emma McKinley played a great game. Coming into this game, seeing the way that those girls played on the perimeter, the coach in me is saying, okay, how do I get Olivia in spots where she can succeed? And I thought that Olivia did an amazing job tonight guarding and getting out of her comfort zone. And that's something we've been talking about all week. Me and her is just practice like you're going to be playing on Tuesday night, because you're going to have to do things that you haven't been asked to do for some time.
You had the high-low working pretty darn good. It was just
I don't know about
finishing.
that,
It was
but-
just finishing at times, Coach.
Yeah.
It was there. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a classic group of girls who hasn't played in this type of game. You know, that first quarter we're chucking passes 90 miles an hour, 2 feet from each other, and 4 feet air balls long. But in that fourth quarter, we finally I thought we stopped just sitting on the block and got some space, and we were able to find Keelan and Ryan and Olivia dive into the basket. And that Frankenmuth team is long. You think passes are there, and they're just not.
You look at like some McLaughlin, Kirkhugh right there. She led them tonight with the 11, but you got 12 from Ryan Rohr. The two sweetest were those last 2 free throws right down there. And then that one sequence at the end there where both teams had the ball, and it was like Coach Shank said up here. He said, "Oh my gosh, I think both coaches pulling their hair out right now with what just happened."
Oh my, yeah, we were. I mean, we had turnover, they had turnover. But Ryan stepped up and hit those free throws. And again, you know, talk about Ryan Rohr. I hope people are watching her because she's an amazing player. And Coach Mesher and I looked at each other, and we have a little inside joke where we always say, well, you know, we're nervous, and we'll say, yeah, but we got Ryan Rohr.
Yeah,
and I just, there's not very many games that I step on the court and I don't feel like Ryan Rohr is the best player on the court. She just does everything for us. So they all played their hearts out, and that was awesome to see Ryan hit those 2 free throws.
Coach Shank gave a great assessment when Frankenmuth fouled Ryan Rohr there. We looked at each other. Coach Shank said, I feel very comfortable having Ryan Rohr going to the free throw line.
Yeah.
In this spot.
That's who you want. And you see, you know, when they press, who am I drawing up to get the ball? I want the ball in Ryan's hands. She makes good decisions.
Coach, you look at the team that your girls just beat. Their only losses on your Ypsilanti Arbor Prep in the Detroit Motor City Roundball Classic, and the other loss coming to Grand Blanc. So, you know, this was a darn good team.
This was a huge win for us and for our program. I mean, to compete at that level against girls that are, you know, the girl who got hurt's going to Central, another one's going to Saginaw Valley. They got girls playing for Davenport. You know, they're obviously skilled girls who are going to continue to play basketball, but defense travels, and you know, that's it. I knew that if we could guard full court like that and just make their life hard and grind, we'd have a shot.
And the Oriole defense just awesome tonight. And Coach, we're going to let you go, but how does it feel, Coach? Your second-year coach in the Ludington Orioles. And now you are taking a girls' team to only a place where one other Ludington girls' team has been.
It feels wild. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm emotional, and it's cool that my coach is here because, you know, there is no Warren Stowe without Thad Shank, and I don't know. I'm just emotional. I feel lucky.
Well, you should, Coach. You let those tears flow. What a ball game!
I can't believe it.
What a ball game!
I don't know what else to say.
So, Coach, one last thing, we're going to let you get out of here and celebrate. The 18th. At the Breslin Center.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to. It's Friday.
Coach,
it's Friday at the Bres.
Oh, thank you. Coach Shank had me a little worried. He had me a little worried. He thought, he was thinking it might be Calvin.
It's Friday the 18th?
Yeah.
No, it's Friday at the Bres.
Yeah, I've been saying the Breslin Center.
Yep. I think it's Friday at the Bres.
You're either going to get Portland or Detroit Edison, but
no big deal. Just a defending
another
state champion or a team that's lost once in like the last 10 years. So
let's celebrate this one for a while, though, Coach.
No, I was supposed to get Country Day at the round ball. They're on the other side.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
But we got Heartland instead, and I'm curious to see who won that game, Heartland Dow. So anyways, thank you guys for all that you do for us and for every student athlete and for the girls. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Coach, and your voice sounded a little like mine there at the end of the ball game.
I'm screaming a lot of 10 seconds and 5 seconds trying to get a call.
We can't wait to be with you this Friday, the 18th at the Breslin.
It's wild. Thank you for all the support.
You're welcome.
Go Os.
Thank you for the thrills you're providing us. That is awesome. This awesome ride continues, folks. Coach Shank, your observations and just what are you thinking right now?
Oh, I'm just proud of Ludington basketball. I'm proud of Coach Stowe. I'm proud of his girls. Defense, like he said, defense travels tonight. Both teams, their perimeter defense was exceptional. You know, both teams made it really tough for other teams to score, and we had people who made plays down the stretch. Like he said, Ryan Rohr, the ball got into her hands down the stretch of that game. Had some big finishes right there, and the rest is history. So, couldn't, these opportunities, don't come along that often. And we, like I've said the last few years, we forget, this is unusual territory, and to do what those girls have done, especially where we saw them, the level they were playing at early in the season, it just says a lot about their coaches and a lot about their resilience and dedication.
Coach, I wanted to say to you, because the other night, tough loss to Cadillac. Good, and all the best to Cadillac boys, winning. They won their regional opener last night. And, I was talking to you in the post game the other night, and I said something, and you said, hey, it's been a great season. I said, it has been a great season, Coach. I said, I am spoiled. Oriole fans don't know how spoiled they are with the success that Ludington boys and girls teams had. And the immediate thing you said, we knew your district was going to be a tough district, which it was. And you said, okay, our season is finished. Let's get behind our girls now. And you saw it here tonight, Oriole Nation in full force.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like we said, Orioles travel, and, to have this experience is an awesome one. Couldn't be more excited for the Orioles. And, what Coach Doe says about me and stuff like that, that's not true. I mean, Coach Doe is as good a coach as there is in the state right there. And we're so blessed to get him at Ludington High School when we did a couple years ago. I mean, kudos to the administration for pulling him in here, and kudos for him to coming back to his hometown to take this thing to the next level like he has.
Coach, you're going to be with me doing color at the Breslin, right?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. We're going to have to do a little paperwork. We'll get that all taken care of with the state. But we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore carrying business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Oriole Nation, we want you to continue on this fabulous ride with us, and that'll continue Friday night, March 18th, 7:30 at the Breslin Center. That'll be the tip-off. Friday night, March 18th, this Friday at the Breslin Center, 7:30. The Orioles will take on either Detroit Edison or Portland in the state Division II girls semifinal matchup, and we're really looking forward to that. But let's celebrate this one for a while first. And boy, our girl, you see our team out there right now. They improved to 20-5 on the season. Final thoughts, Coach?
No, just a fun atmosphere tonight. Two teams, just played to the very end, left it all out there on the court. I mean, like we said in the fourth quarter, those girls were exhausted. They had to dig deep to another level, and both teams, I thought, defensively were just outstanding. They just took each team offensively out of what they wanted to do, and we did a little better job of it tonight. So go Orioles, and let's go enjoy a moment with our girls at the Breslin Center.
Exactly, Coach. Boy, you said it. You couldn't say it any better there. The defense carried the day here. Both teams played their hearts out here tonight. And just when you think, because the game, the regional championship game at Gaylord, what a ball game that was. Just when you think you've seen the best game, then the next one comes along, and it's even more thrilling as the ride continues for our Ludington Orioles. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, and technical, and boys varsity coach, the one and only Thad Shank, doing color commentary tonight as well, and our technical engineer for the OSN and WMOM, the one and only Braden Kronline. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Cadillac High School. Once again, your final score in the Division II girls state quarterfinals game, the Ludington Orioles 30, the Frankenmuth Eagles 27. We'll be back with you folks on Friday night, March 18th, from the Breslin Center on the campus of Michigan State University for the state semifinals. Until then, have yourselves a great week, and good night from Cadillac.